Back to our first story today, the signing of South Sudanese peace deal today by President Salva Kiir of South Sudan. Now, for some reaction on the completion of that peace deal, South Sudan Opposition Leader Riek Machar joins me on the phone from Addis Ababa. Mr. Machar, how would you characterize today's agreement in the young history of South Sudan?
Well, from our side, you know, we signed it on the 17th of August. That is 9 days ago. We are happy that President Kiir has signed it today. And I think the people of South Sudan deserve peace. They have suffered for the last 20 months when fighting was raging. So it is a very important step that he has taken. And our reaction is that this is important. Now the next phase is to go for implementation.
Now, knowing that there were some issues that initially even led the president to be hesitant, what are some of your concerns regarding the implementation phase?
Well, up to now, I cannot say we have concerns on the implementation phase. We now have overcome the hurdle of signing and non-signing. And we should kick off the implementation by respecting the cessation of hostilities agreement, the ceasefire agreement, and the structures to implement the ceasefire should be put in place.
Now, so much has happened until this point. Do you get the feeling that this agreement, the content of this agreement, kind of place a foundation for a much better future for South Sudan?
Definitely. We recognize most of the agreement, but it is an imposed agreement by the IGAD plus mediators. When we weigh our losses from the first day we saw it, we felt we could live with the agreement itself, and we signed it. Now, the concerns we have is that we know up to today when President Kiir was signing the agreement, his forces are on the offensive. He has barges on the Nile. These are gunboats that would attack any time our locations and our forces. That is a concern to us. But the content of the agreement, despite some of the limitations in the agreement, we believe we could live with it. We could improve on it during the implementation.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Machar, very quickly, everybody in South Sudan I speak to is very disappointed with you guys, the leaders. How can you make it up to them in the next few days?
Well, you are generalizing it, the leaders. I am a victim. I think the blame shouldn't fall on me. I didn't start the war. I didn't target any community. It was the other side, the president, who targeted us and targeted specific communities. So this equal blame doesn't work. It doesn't at all. And well, you can see when the peace agreement was tabled, I was the first to sign it, despite that we think it did not meet our minimum. But because we want peace for South Sudan, we want stability to be restored to the country.
All right. Mr. Machar, thank you very much for giving us your perspectives. South Sudan Opposition Leader Riek Machar speaking to us from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.